Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Iris Budgets. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my first cash and stuffing for June. I've just got back from holiday a few days ago and I got paid yesterday. So I'm going to be stuffing for technically week 3, but it's my first cash stuffing of June. So I hope you're all well. It's been a while. I've had to retake this like 3 times because I couldn't get my words out. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to be cash stuffing. I had such an incredible adventure in Jordan. If you haven't seen my vlog, please go and check it out. What an amazing country. It was so special. The sights, the people, the food, not the alcohol, which we'll get on to, but it was all just amazing. But I have had to use some funds from different categories, which we'll explain as I go through. And yeah, I'll tell you more as we'll progress. So let's get the money out. So this is technically my week 1 because I've just got paid, and you'll see, I did say the 50s are gonna go, but yeah, they haven't gone, and I'll explain why. All right, so in today's video, I'm gonna be cash stuffing £345. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 280, 285, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40 and 5. So £345. So we'll just set this up. So how have you all been doing? I've not watched any videos, I'm so sorry. Like, I've got back, the weather's absolutely stunning. I've had Bruno for a couple of days, and yeah, I've just been like chilling. Nothing to make, nothing to, my shop isn't open yet. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but my shop will be open on Friday evening. And I posted on my Instagram yesterday, basically just to say what I'm going to do from now on, because, you know, my binders are popular and I love that. I really do. But when I release stuff weekly, there's not as many available as I would like them to be. And therefore it's a bit of a a bit of a scramble to like, for people who really want one to get one. So what I've decided to do is I'm not going to restock weekly. I'm going to restock probably fortnightly or maybe every 3 weeks, depending on how I get on, but more will be available each time I restock. And I just hope that that helps with people who want one. But it does mean I've changed my times that it'll take to make them, because if you're like last in the queue and you've ordered and it's a big restock, it's going to take me a lot longer to make them. So my delivery estimate is, or my processing time is now between 2 and 3 weeks. So if you order one, depending on where you are in the queue, you might wait just a few days or you might wait up to 3 weeks. It's just how I'm going to do it. So I hope that's okay. Right, enough blathering on. Let's get on with it. So what have I got left? I have to say, I struggle to know what day it is. So groceries doesn't have any notes, but I do have loads of coins. So let's see what the crack is. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for budget with Ira. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 50 pences and a bit of change for Errol. Errol feels a bit neglected. I'm really sorry. I'm back now though. We're gonna have those deep conversations on an evening over a glass of wine now. Okay, right. So groceries has nout, fuel has nout, spending has nout. But I do have some 5s. I've got quite a few, I think. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Okay, let's put them down for the £5 challenge later on in the video. Okay, so we're going to restuff now for the next week. So groceries as usual is going to get 50. So 20, 40 and 50. Fuel is going to get 20. I need to fill up. And then spending, we'll do the infinity challenge. So last time I was on this 5 and I got these lovely magnets from Stacey. So again, thank you so much, Stacey, to help me keep my place. So spending's gonna get 35, 20, 30 and 5. But let's roll the dice and see how much I'm gonna save towards an envelope later on in the video. Okay, here we go. Can you see that? Yeah. So -2, so we go back this way. So 1, 2, all right. So move the magnet to here. So £10 is gonna go towards an envelope later on, and I've got £25, that means, for spending for this week. And I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. I wouldn't mind a little bit of advice, because I mean, I've asked loads of people. So at the minute, I can't really walk very well. And the reason being, so whenever I go on holiday, I am a complete magnet for mosquitoes, right? They just love me. I don't know why. I've read up on it. Apparently it's if you smell more. So maybe I need to bathe more. I don't know. People who drink alcohol, it affects. So yeah. But when I do get bitten, I then completely overreact to the bite. I don't know if any of you guys out there suffer from this, but so I've got like a couple on my arm. Here's one, right? But when I was bitten, and this was about a week ago, I was bitten, within about 12 hours, this would swell up to a huge circle like this. And then the middle bite will blister. So I've got one there, one on my upper arm, and then I've got 3 around my ankles and feet, which is why I can't walk. So when I say a blister though, I mean like a blister, like a huge blister like that. So when I was away, I was bitten while we're in Wadi Rum, which is the desert. I know exactly when I was bitten. I basically sat under the stars until 3 a.m. and I hadn't applied any, because I use Skin So Soft, I hadn't applied any of that for probably 5 hours. 6 hours. So I knew it had worn off, but I was drinking red wine and I kind of forgot about it, and I was wearing trousers, so that's why I was bitten around my ankles. Anyway, long story short, I had to tape all them up because we were then hiking, doing gorge walking, and it was like I couldn't not do those activities, so I just had to tape them up. So lo and behold, I've come back and I went to the pharmacist and he was like, look, I think you need to go to the doctors. So I've got some antibiotics because he thinks they're slightly infected. So on holiday, there was a girl on the trip who was like, look, a week before you go away, you should take an antihistamine every day. And then while you're away, also take an antihistamine. Because that's all it is. I overreact to the bite. But I just wondered, and I know I'm waffling, but if anyone out there suffers, just if you guys have got any advice, because I don't want it to stop me traveling, but it completely and utterly gets me down. Like, I was so embarrassed by them. I'm surrounded by strangers and I've got like these horrible, they look like boils on my skin, which are like weeping. I'm really sorry. And it properly affects me and it's really painful. So yeah, any advice, look, I'd be really happy to take it. Okay, right, that's enough of the mosquito story. So that's it for the cash envelopes. All right, so we're gonna start with my essentials binder. And the first envelope we have is home. So home this week is going to get £10. So I now have 200 in the bank and then 210 and 215. So home wasn't one of the ones I had to read. Household was also protected and I'm adding 10. So I've now got 50 in the bank and then 60 altogether. Home maintenance is not getting anything. Sorry, I'll look at my cheat sheet before I do that. Right. Energy this week is going to get 5. So energy now has 250 in the bank and then 260, 265 and 270. Appliances is getting skipped. Garden is going to get 5. So I have 105. Kingston is going to get 5 as well, so 5. So I now have 50 in the bank and then 55 and 60. So I can colour in another one of these on my tracker. Where's the purple? Hold on. I've no idea what I've done with it. I've literally just had it. Anyway, I'll find it and correct that. Right, so Kingston, I think that was 60. Yeah. So Kingston has 60. That's my property maintenance company, if anyone's new to my channel. And then next we've got insurance. So this is car and home insurance, and I'm going to be adding £10. So I now have 510 in insurance. Get in. Okay, so I can colour in just one of these. Oh, that's the wrong colour as well. Damn it. You can tell I've been away for a while. I'm like all over the place. Right, there we are. So £10 in insurance. And then car tax is going to get 5. So I have 105 in car tax. And I can colour in one of these. So we're about right for halfway through the year because my tax is due like 1st of January-ish. So that's cool. Car maintenance isn't getting anything, and buffer, we're doing a savings challenge for that. So we'll get to it a bit later on. So that is the essentials binder all done. Okay, next up we've got my binder. So let's have a look. Hair and Beauty, right, this is where I've got an out left. I kind of knew I'd have nothing in Hair and Beauty because I was getting my hair done. I bought a bit of makeup, and yeah, it just gets decimated, doesn't it? So it's all gone. So we're starting again, and that's fine. That's what they're there for. So I'm going to be adding £20 in here today. So 20 into Hair and Beauty. Clothes, I had 100 in here, I think. So yeah, I bought a couple of new tops and shorts and stuff. And I also treated myself to this bracelet. Anyone who's watched me for a while, I bought myself a bracelet from money for my birthday that I got from family, from Carrie Elizabeth. It was a really thin gold chain, and it had a couple of like things hanging off it, like my birthstone, etc. Anyway, as soon as I got it, I was wearing it and Bruno jumped up on me and snapped it. So I got it, I'd already got it shortened because it was too long. So I had to go back to the same bloke and get it repaired. And then before I went on holiday, I looked at my wrist one day and it wasn't there. And I was like, where the frig's this bracelet? So it's probably in my knicker drawer somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I think that's really bad that it was so fine. And yeah, I'm a bit of a klutz, but I just expected it to be a bit more durable than that. So anyway, I saw this tennis bracelet at Astrid and Mew when I was shopping before my holiday, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to get that. So I got that. I've got an out left in clothes, ultimately, right? So we're starting again with £10. And then looks is going to get 5. So I now have 20, 40 and 5 in looks. That's building up nicely. Books is getting skipped. Health is going to get £5. So I have 10, 15 and 20 in health. And then yoga is going to get £10. So I have 60 now in yoga with 50 in the bank. Social is going to get £5. So I have 25 in social. I don't know, I think I might have had more in here, but we did go, I did something before I went away, and I might have took some of this out to boost my airport money. I can't remember, if I'm honest. I have no idea. Right, fun is going to get 5. So I have 20, 35 in fun. Gifts, I'm going to be spending this tomorrow for Father's Day because I'm really late. So I've now got 60, 50s in the bank, but some of that will go very soon. And then tech is going to get 5. So I now have 15 in tech. Right, holiday fund. Obviously nothing left in it. So before I went away, I was like, look, I'm not going to go away for a while. I need to like save money. I need to pay my chunks off my mortgage. I'm still going to do all of that. But the trip that I've just been on was so incredible and it made me so happy. And there's a girl who's been to Bali and a guy from, there's a girl from Scotland and a guy from Melbourne who were both on the Bali trip and they both went to Jordan. So I've kind of got a little gang going on, right? And they were like, right, what we're doing next, let's do Vietnam next year and then let's do South America the year after. And I'm sat there thinking, like, guys, you've seen me save. These holidays cost like 4 or 5 grand. So I don't think I can do anything next year, but the money I was going to put towards holidays, I don't think is enough. So I was putting £100 a week in. I'm going to start with £50 a week. And just see how I get on, and if I want to put more towards it, I'll redo my budget again, and I will. Life is short, guys. You know, I feel like I'm still youngish. I'm 40, I'm 41 in August, and I want to enjoy my life. I don't have a partner. That's what makes me happy, and I think investing in my happiness right now means more than paying loads off my mortgage or having loads in savings, and that might seem a little bit not sensible. I don't know, but and I know I've probably got the post-holiday blues, but it's just how I'm feeling right now. It might change in a couple of months or whatever, but that's just what I'm going to do. So 50 into holiday fund to start it back off. Don't know where I'm going to go yet, but it'll probably be one of those 2 destinations. I mean, I really want to go back to Jordan. I want to spend more time in Wadi Rum, which I have to say, if you've seen my vlog, you can see why loads of films are shot there, because I just felt like I was on another planet. Like, genuinely in the middle of nowhere on another planet. Right, I'll leave that to dry. Okay, trip fund, we've got some explaining to do here. I used 100 of this to boost my holiday because I needed it ultimately. And the reason I needed it is because, so I said before I went away, this isn't getting anything by the way, that like alcohol wasn't going to be readily available. It was available, not in every hotel, but it was available, but it was so expensive. Like, I can't even tell you. So a bottle of lager was like £9-10. A glass of wine was like £10-11. And when you're there and you've got like-minded people, you just do it. Like, you don't think twice about it. I mean, I had to boost my spending money quite a bit, but I don't regret it. I do not regret it. So trip fund has 120 and that's fine because I've got nothing planned, so that's cool. Okay, God, I'm talking so much. I'm so sorry. Right, that's my binder all done. Okay, so now moving on to birthdays. So we're working on Ginny. Her birthday is in October, so we've got plenty of time. I'm going to add £20 to her today. So she has 40 altogether. And I do want to get ahead on these. So we'll finish Ginny and we'll move on to my dad, who's December, and we'll just keep cracking it and see if we can get them all fully funded at some point. So that's that done. And then next up we've got Christmas. Oh, and I know I haven't done a new envelope for the front or cleaned this. Right, hold on. Okay, we're back. I've had to wash it, so it's a bit wet, but never mind. Right, so I've already saved £500 so far this year for Christmas, and I intend to put a blank envelope in the front here to represent that 500, and then I've got the rest of the envelope spare. Okay, so today I'm going to be adding £5. So let's cross that off. And find the 5. There we go. So that's 505 now altogether for Christmas. Now then, if you order this binder in future, I've got one to show you. The design is pretty much the same, but we're going for red tags instead because I think that looks a bit better. And this vinyl is slightly different for the actual numbers on the front. It's more of the textured gold. So that's how it'll come in future if you order a Christmas binder. Okay, what we're doing now. Right. I said I would start a mortgage fund, and this is to pay off chunks of my mortgage when I hit £500, I'll pay £500 off. So I'm going to use this enchanted binder to do that, just because I love it. I'm not going to Disneyland, but there we are. So another 5 is going in here. Let's do pink. So we'll find the 5 and pop 5 in here. So that's that started. See how we get on. And then finally for binder challenges, I've got the Beast. Oh, mortgage was getting 10. Oh, I'm such a divvy. Oh, Christ, man. Right, let's just cross another 5 off because I've made life hard for myself. Oh, but then I won't have enough 5s, will I? Oh, piss. Right, sorry I'm a bit all over the place. Let's take this 5 out. And 10 is going into the mortgage fund. So let's find the 10. Where is it? Oh, there we are. So £10 into the mortgage fund, and let's cross off that 10. Awesome, that's that started. I'm happy about that. And then finally in the binders, we've got the 10k. So how we're looking. Right, so I'm gonna add £10 today. So we've already saved 250, so I'm adding 10. Oh, I was using green, wasn't I? Right, let's do that. 10 and 10. So 60 in the next 200 altogether. So that's the 10k challenge all done. And then let's move on to the rest of my savings challenges. Alrighty then, so savings challenges, we're starting. So this one that I got from Jen at Budgets and Dreams, I'm gonna use that in my side hustle cash stuffings, only because I'm gonna not do 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna do 10, 20, 30, and I don't have enough money, like specifically for savings challenges, to roll a 60 and put all of that into one envelope, which is how I'm going to use this. So I will have more, hopefully, to play with when I do a side hustle income cash stuffing. So I'm going to use this then. So today we're starting with Sparks of Joy. And I'm going to be adding £10. So I have 210 now in Sparks of Joy. And we can tick off another one of these. This was meant to be done by my birthday. I'm not going to do it by my birthday, I don't think, unless I really tackle it. So, and it's fine. It's just for something for me. So there's no rush really, to be honest. Okay, buffer. This week is going to get £5. So I have 250 in the bank and then 255 altogether. And we can colour in a 5. So that's that done. And then Scouse Girl Budgets. So I'm going to be starting this today. Now then, I did think about going back to front and doing the bigger amounts first, but I don't think my budget's going to stretch right now. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to still just use notes, but I'm going to start at the front here, which is Sweet Shrapnel, and it comes to £10. So I'm just going to cross off enough to get to 5. So, oh, there's the purple. It was upside down. Right. Nightmare, aren't I? So let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. So that's that one started, and we shall put £5 in here. I don't know what this will go to. Probably holiday. I don't know. Okay, now we've got roll with it. So I've got £10 from the Infinity Challenge at the start, and let's see what I get and where this £10 is going to go. 0. Oh, it's going to go to savings. That's quite cool. So let's bring back the Beast. And we're going to add another 10. So I can cross off another one of, is that the right green? I don't know, yeah. Okay, so 70 now in the next 200 for the 10K. Cracking. Okay, so that's roll with it all done. Remember that Esther from My Money Matters sells a version of this where it's blank and you can just like fill it in as to what your categories are. So go and check that out if you want one. Right, £5 challenge. Oh my God, how exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fives are going in here. I'll count this up at the end of the year. That's how we're looking. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's move on to budget with Ira. Alrighty then. I have no idea where we're at with this, you know. What am I doing? I'm still putting sprinkles on. Right, what have I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so how many was each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do the sprinkles, just bear with us. So that was £4. I've got 1 cherry left, which is £5. That's £6. So I've got £1 left, and have I got anything left? No. Right, so that's ice cream all done. So what's next? Oh, crap. Oh, Christ. Hang on a minute. Right. I'm not good at drawing anything, so I'm going to have to do this a little bit differently. I think what I'm going to do, right, is whatever pounds I've got, I'll draw something that, like, I've seen or encountered in the last week of my life. I can't draw, but I can't draw, right? So please don't, like, judge me. So I'm going to draw a camel. So just don't laugh at us, right? I've brought a picture up on my iPad, and it's just going to go horribly wrong, I think. So okay, right. Hey, Christ. Oh, God. That's a camel. I have to say, though, I'm pleased the sprinkles are done. So pleased. Okay, that's Ira. Let's just forget about all of that and pretend it didn't happen. Right. Next up, we have the 50p challenge. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 6. Hold on. Oh no, 5. Oh, I've got sprinkles everywhere again. Right. So 5 50p's. That's why I had the purple, because I redone how I'm going to colour this in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5. Awesome. So let's put these in here, and I can definitely condense this now at the end of the month, which is good. And then finally, we've got the 1 to 100. So Errol, we've got 24, 125, 126. Sorry, 126, Errol. Right. Let's go. Oh, she's getting full. Or he's getting full, rather. Right, what can we do? So, next on the list is 54. So, minus 54. Let's colour that one in. Sorry, I keep headbutting it. Minus 53. And then we've got 19, which is available. Class. So we're getting there on this one. Not long to go, and then we've done it once. Right, okay guys, listen, thank you so much for joining me on my cash stuffing video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's good to be back. If you haven't seen the Jordan vlog, please go and check it out. I'm going to pull it down probably in the next couple of days. Just because this is a cash stuffing channel, not a holiday vlog channel, and I wanted to show you guys where I'd been and what you'd seen me save for, but I will take it down in the next few days. So listen, thank you so much, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!